Our next speaker is going to be talking to us on making financial sustainability simple. Let's welcome Mark Broadhead, the Group's Chief Financial Officer for Pathways Residences, to the stage.
Fantastic. Good afternoon. I hope that you're well and enjoying the conference. I'm certainly enjoying it, and I was very pleased to bump into my good friend Kalani up the back, who is one of the best aged care operators in Australia, doing great things within the industry for many years. So I'm here to talk about making financial sustainability simple. A couple of points is why I believe culture trumps strategy, accurate data, now and in one place. And the last thing is a question is who are you trying to please as an executive? So there we go. Okay, so a bit about Pathways, a bit about me. So about 18 months ago, I walked into my office and saw our organisation on the front page of the Financial Review. So as a CFO, that's probably not a good day, and I was wondering why we were on the front page of the Financial Review. But as it was a reasonably positive article in that Tony Richards pointed out that we needed more medium-density residences like this three-storey village in Sydney's Northbridge. That's required. So they actually, some economists got in front of our building, took a photo and said, we need more of these to fix the affordable housing situation or housing situation, and put our building on the front page of the Financial Review, but didn't credit us. But that's okay, because we posted it on LinkedIn and made a big fuss of it. So we operate aged care in Sydney. We've got three large sites, Sailors Bay on Northbridge, Killara and Cronulla. We've got four development sites. So we've got two in Longueville. February next year we'll open 144 beds with a retail precinct in it. I talked about it earlier in that we really believe that trying to make aged care as a part of the community is a great thing. Our Sailors Bay site is very popular. Right next to that is the shopping centre and the shopping mall in Northbridge, and we find that just works really well to have aged care in the middle of the community. Longueville, we're doing seniors living, two doors up, 191 beds. We're moving into seniors living. Cremorne, behind the Cremorne Orpheum. Does anyone know the Cremorne Orpheum? Yeah. So we've got about 7,500 square metres behind the Cremorne Orpheum, and we're building a 40 aged care suites and 51 retirement living, and also using the local environment and heritage listed properties to envelop that development and also lure it. Does anyone remember the Ritz? No one remembers the Ritz? The Ritz. If you know Lura Mall, there's a roundabout down the bottom. There's this really old aged care facility on the corner there. So that was built in 1890. And so we're currently got a DA to redevelop that. So really enjoy aged care. And so in terms of me, I talk about it quickly. So I've been in aged care for 15 years. This is my fourth role. I've been in large not-for-profits, smaller not-for-profits, and then now this mid-sized boutique. My wife is also in healthcare. She works for Hammond Care, which is an incredible organisation. I've got three daughters. We've got three daughters who are young adults, and really enjoy that. And just so on the weekend, I play golf. I play the bagpipes, and I'm starting to become a yoga teacher, which has been fantastic. Really enjoying that. So this photo here is a very special photo to me. The gentleman is my father, and he's at the Sailors Bay site. He actually grew up in that area, and that is Anzac Day. And what he's doing there, he came and gave an Anzac Day address, and he was just talking and connecting to the residents. It was just such a special moment. Whether he could talk about growing up in Sailors Bay or Northbridge area and connect with the residents. So I've got that. What are we trying to achieve? And I probably should also say, who are we trying to please? And when I think about financial sustainability, and when I think about making the organisation successful, I'm always asking myself that question: who are we ultimately trying to please? The answer is in that photo there. Ultimately, we're there for the residents, and then as the corporate office, or we'll call the support office, we're supporting the staff who support the residents. I've seen situations before in organisations, and I'd encourage you to maybe think about your organisation and the way you interact with your senior leadership. And this particular organisation, leading up to the board meeting, would spend a week putting together board papers, and the whole week would be consumed, and I mean consumed, with putting together board papers. Then the board papers would be issued, at midnight on a Monday night, and we'd all sort of sighs, we got those board papers out. Then that week leading up to the board meeting would be late agenda items, questions, new reports, preparing to prepare for the board meeting. And then the week after the board meeting would be debriefing from the board meeting, all the action items, all the questions, all the things that we had to do in relation to that board meeting. So that's 3 out of 4 weeks of the month devoted to the interactions with the board. I've got no problem with boards. Boards are very important, and governance is very important. But what I found is that in that situation, the business wasn't moving as forward as it should be, because we're spending so much time on reports. And if you talk to any HK facility manager, they'll say the same thing. So much time on compliance, so much time on reports. So making financial sustainability simple, and I'll talk about the pathways journey in relation to this, is putting in a dashboard system that enables us to just have our real-time data in one place at one time and make the decision. So no one's writing any reports. I've got this quote here: "Culture trumps strategy any day of the week." I'm not opposed to strategy. I don't want to say I'm not opposed to strategy. But what I've found is that having a culture, which is the ideas, customs, and social behaviour of a particular society, having a culture that everyone is united, everyone works together, and everyone is on the same team, that enabled us to be able to achieve what I'm about to talk about. If I can recommend a book, it's not in my slides, so if you're taking notes, such an incredible book on leadership. It's called Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek. Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek. Has anyone read that before? Oh yeah, got a few people. Do you like it, Luke? Loved it. And the gentleman there? Yeah, it's great. And it talks a lot about the neuroscience of relationships. And it talks about psychological safety and creating an environment where people come to work and they feel safe and included and they can contribute. And I feel that the organisation I'm in now, we've got that. It's just a single owner, a single provider. And so he's the managing director, he's the owner of the business. And he is massive on values and making people feel good at work. Interestingly, my first day as CFO there, he said to me, "Mark, I want people to be happy at work." That was my first KPI. I said, I can do that. And so it's created this great collaborative environment where there's not like finance versus care versus maintenance versus ops and any of those silos that can happen in the large organisations. It's one tight team, and we're all together collaborated to get this financial tool. This what I call reporting tool. I mean, there is a lot of financials in there, but it's actually across the whole reporting suite that we've got. Another little philosophy that I've got. There we go. That is, if you had a picture of a facility manager, that would it be. That's what it would be. Trying to pour things through a funnel, too much to do, overflowing, not enough hours in the day. How do we help them with that situation? Okay. So I want to talk now about what our reporting framework's like, what our weekly meetings are like. So we meet every week as a team. It's in person and online, so in the region. And we'll go through the whole suite of all our reports. We'll go through finance, and each week we'll dive into different ones. We'll go through our finance, our clinical, our required attributes, our roster. Here it is. So this is the dashboard that we log on to. So up the top left, we've got our ANAC. So what that is what our current ANAC is in reference to our care minutes. And we can look at that at any facility at any time. All the clinical indicators completely designed by the clinical team. HR. So I'll talk to you about, take you through that. But that's like our agency, our sick leave, we actually calculate how many staff we should be advertising for in each role at any one time. And so a typical example will go, okay, Cronulla, it says you need 4 RNs, how's that going? And then because that's the culture of the organisation now, the manager will be able to say, yes, we've got 2 interviews, we've got 4 ads out or something like that. Occupancy, obviously, really key. Our RAD balances, profit and loss, required attributes. So that's all your visa checks, your police checks, all your mandatory training. And we can slice and dice it in a way that's saying who's coming up in the next 30 days. And then obviously who's expired. So if we do click on that and we've got someone with expired police checks, the expectation will be is the manager will say they've been stood down. And so it's all in real time. Then your quality indicators and your labour and workforce. This is just this slide here is just showing who's looking at when. That's a bit of data, but let's go into the other side. Okay, so this is a typical slide that we've got here, which is all our rostering. And all our stuff. So we can slice and dice this by site, by time, looking backwards and looking forward. So you can see up the top left, this is the organisation. You've got the registered nurses, versus our budgeted roster, and our agency, and our overtime and our casual. You can see here that the agency and RNs is 0.7%, care staff is 0.1%. And we just go through that, and that gives us some really nice data. Because when you think about getting rid of agency, I used to be in the situation where you get the profit and loss point in the middle of the month. You go back and look at the agencies, and sometimes they're bills 2 months ago, so you can't deal with that. It's too hard. So having it real time is really important. And the managers find this really simple and easy to deal with because it's constantly on their dashboard and they're looking at it every day. So this is I really like this one. It's not very exciting, but what this is moving forward, the roster, the agency shifts in the roster moving forward. So each executive manager will need to say, okay, well that shift is because someone's on leave and we haven't been able to recruit them, or something like that. And we will lean in and say, well, how can we support you in relation to that, and how we can fix that. And as I said earlier, one of our sites with 170 beds, so a big facility, hasn't had agency for about 2 months. And admittedly, we're in the city, so life's easy. So I know for the country providers it is tougher. But we've been able to do that, and that's worked really well. And so here, these are the graphs we look at in agencies. So you can see at the top left, we've got the agency and how we've reduced it, and then you've got overtime and also annual leave and personal leave. And all of these slides have been designed by a number of people in the organisation as to what works for us. For example, myself, I always like to look at the correlation between overtime and personal leave or sick leave. Because what we find is if people start working overtime, too much overtime, sometimes they burn out and are sick. Okay, so this one here is about how many staff we should be recruiting to any role at any one time. So we take the master roster, less the live work hours, plus any adjustments, plus leave provisions. These are the required hours that we don't have in the roster. So this is the full-time equivalent we should be recruiting for. And then we'll expect the manager of HR and the facility managers to talk about the ads that they've got out there in the marketplace and how we're managing to fill those spaces. Okay. So this is our ANAC, and one of the things I found with ANAC. I mean, who prefers ANAC to ACFI? I mean, it's higher, isn't it? And one of the challenges of ANAC obviously is the care minutes and making sure that we've got certain care minutes. So back in the days of ACFI, the way that things would be managed is that you make sure your ACFI is accurate in relation to your care requirements, and then make sure your roster's efficient as possible, delivering care. Now the government has said, well, we're going to tell you what you're going to deliver. Here's your mandatory care minutes. So the only way you can get efficient is make sure that the agency and the overtime and the extra staff are as low as possible. And this slide here takes us through all our ANAC trends, and we can, as I said, we can go anywhere in terms of backwards, forwards, backwards, or to the old and all sorts of different facilities. And then see down the bottom how it says emissions discharge respite to permit and reclassify. So we can click on that three, open it up, and then get more details to why we need to reclassify, who needs to reclassify it, and the funding manager will talk about, okay, this is my intent, and this is what I'm going to be doing for that. And then the magic care minutes. So we've got to report to the government every quarter, and then I think they write a letter if you don't make it. So we're constantly every fortnight looking forward, going, are we actually going to make our mandatory care minutes in our roster? And this is all live data. So you see care minutes 102%, so just above, and RM care minutes just above that as well. We've also linked it to our star rating. I haven't included that there, but that'll tell us what our star rating will be in relation to our roster. Although there is somewhat touch of irony to get 4 or 5 stars in your care minutes. You have to spend well above what you're funded to do. But I know that may change in the future. Okay, so excuse it looks a bit clunky, but this is our clinical. And if you can see on the right there, we've got all our alerts, falls, infections, pressure, skin tests, weights, and medication. So we can look at that and get all the outliers. One of the things that I found really good having that data in real time is that we clicked on infections and we found that there was a really high amount of infections compared to the residents. In fact, an impossible number of amount of infections compared to the residents. And what we found was that there was a process that wasn't being adhered to, that a lot of people weren't closing out the infections. So they put the infections in the system, then the infection was closed out, and it wasn't entered into the system. So that really helped. So what I found in terms of making the operations of the business more simple is that all the information that is required to run aged care is at our fingertips. So when it pops out any outliers, we can manage it straight away and say, okay, well, what's the situation there? How do we fix that? How do we prevent more training? And in these weekly meetings, which only go for an hour, we've got all the managers of the facilities, but we've got probably about half the support office staff. There's about nine staff there. It's got our quality quality and clinical governance manager. It's also got learning development manager. So the gentleman who steers the learning and development for the organisation, he'll take what's happening in these meetings and then go, well, let's do some training on here. We need to do a training on this or that. So it's that lovely sense of real time. And then so one of the facility managers might go, you know what, my staff aren't great at pressure injuries at the moment. I find they need some gaps. And so straight away, Danny is his name, okay, let's book in a meeting, let's book in some training, and let's get that happening straight away. Because what you don't want, back in the old days of all paper reports and everything like that, you're going through the report 6 weeks old and go, oh, look, we've got a pressure injury issue. And you go back and you've got, in 2 or 3 weeks, you've got training booked in. This real-time data has transformed the organisation. And I will say we've actually won a few awards for this, which is nice. And the software company wants to interview us and do all things, which is fine also. I would say the reason why it's been so successful and it's been a good software implementation. I mean the words good software implementation often don't go together because they're hard. Is that everyone's been on board. So the managing director, the owner of the business, is there every day. He's passionate about it. He's looking at it every day. He's talking about it. The other reason why I'd say it's worked well is that we've recruited one particular person who has been able to build this with the consultants. So he's an accountant by trade, but also very good at SQL database engineering. And with that, and that's been his whole role, he's been able to work with the facilities, build these things. So he will go and sit with the clinical managers and say, how do you want to see your data? And all of these. So for example, infection, we'll be able to click on it, see the infections, then get a list of names, click on that, and get the details of it. So it's always just in that same place at our thing. It's helping. And it's like a dashboard if you've ever been, or you've all been in a dashboard of a car, but if you've ever been in a dashboard of an aircraft, there's just so many things there that they need to keep an eye on. And that's the philosophy behind it, is that it's all just there for them to keep an eye on. They don't have to dive into other systems all the time to get what they need. That's pretty hard to read. I'm sorry about that. That's So again, we've got all the SIRs are there. We can just click on it, see what the SIRs are, and we'll drill down on that. So our COO will typically, she'll click on that, and she'll go, oh, there's a SIRs at Kalara. Can you talk to me about that? And so we're constantly doing those things. We still got to do written reports because we've got the board and governance committee, and we've got the reports for the government. But in terms of the internal workings of the business, we don't need to do any reports to each other in the day-to-day management of the business, which really helps save a lot of time. Philosophically, I look at my role as CFO, and I just want to get out of the way. I just want to get out of the way and let them run the business. And to be honest, So we've got four development sites, which take a fair bit of my bandwidth. But if we didn't have them, I'm almost at the stage where I didn't really need to be. I mean, I would be there, and there's heaps of things I can do. But in terms of the day, I can work on things like, well, I've decided to we're going to review all our supply contracts, and which is something that you never really get to because you don't have enough time. But in the first two, we've done say like $100,000 a year. So all of this makes my life a lot easier. Whereas I could be writing reports the whole time, but that doesn't. But I very rarely write reports at all. So I think we've got five. Oh, there we go. This one here is required attributes. So we've got all our different. Up the top, we've got our compliance checks. So like there's an NDIS work screening check. We can click on that. We can click on the name. The manager actually can put something in there. So we can click on it and go, and the manager will put in something typically on maternity leave, on workers' compensation leave, something like that. And they'll all be expected to talk about those things. Someone will say, hand washing 2026, that's a bit high, what's happening? Click on it, we can see the book for next week. And so all of those things that keep us awake at night going, police, when the accreditation walks in and goes, are police checks today? I hope so. I've been told they are. We could just see it. And it just makes life simpler, takes that burden off the manager's shoulders. I personally, having been in aged care for 15 years, I'm just concerned about the burnout of managers. I think we've had the Royal Commission, change in the accreditation agency, COVID, which was massive, and we're coming out of that, and I feel that part of philosophy around this implementation and making it more simple is to just take that burden off them. So we can do those things that I showed in that first photo. So we can do more care, so we can make life better. And I mentioned earlier about my yoga and studying to be a yoga teacher. That's actually been something that's quite profound in my life because I looking at all the leadership and management and just help them lead a more balanced life where they can go home and be happy and not wake up in the middle of the night worried about it, but just really enjoy and love and be proud of their jobs rather than the whole thing of accreditation so hard, everything's so difficult. I just don't want people burning out. I think it's a tragedy. And I've seen people over the last few years that just left the industry because it's too hard. And I just think that's such a tragedy because these people are gold. And I found that if you can get a good leadership team at a facility, you're pretty much there. So I think that's all I've got with 4 minutes spare. So you might have some questions. I'm happy to answer.
Presentation. The first phone call is actually from your managing director. He's wondering if you're doing too much yoga at work and not enough work.
It's a great question. He actually, we've got a good relationship. So we're full-time in the office. And I know that's different to a lot of places, but that really works for me because and also for him. Because we are talking constantly all day. And I know in previous roles when we're like behind a computer screen, and that was COVID and everything, but if I only had half an hour with the CEO and then that gets bumped and then it's like 10 minutes on Friday, what are we talking about? We're talking about the red ticket alarm bell items. So our whole relationship is difficult. Now we've got nice good relationship. And he gave me this book called Yoga While You Wait, which is about pulling yoga poses when you're like waiting for a coffee. It's really funny.
Fantastic. Well, let's get some questions from the floor.
Thanks, Mark. Great presentation. And the system, obviously to present all that data looks fantastic. I was just wondering about the potential spider web source systems that sits behind it to supply all the data for that dashboard.
So what it's called Board. BOARD is the dashboard system. Terrible name, and they admit that too, and I've told them that. So it's SQL database. So the Stanley, who's the business intelligence engineer, it's an SQL database. So that's been really crucial in making it successful, and that's been his baby to go out. And it has transformed the business because I would never have expected that 170 bed facility is pretty much zero agency, close to zero over time. I would have said that's impossible. So SQL database. So. I think my contact details have been shared. So if anyone wanted to call me and ask some more questions, they're more than welcome.
Another question down the back.
I've got one. Thank you. I like the automation, but I would suppose the reports, the programs are interfacing, and how often do they update to get those reports?
Yeah, that's a great question. I've gone back. So earlier on the second or third slide, there was a tab called integration. So that happens twice a day. But I will. Oh, here we go. Great. Thank you. Let me. Anyone. So anyone with admin access integration in the middle can just press and it will update. So for example, when I'm doing my finance report, and I'll go, oh wow, we need to adjust that, or we need to do this. I've got the MD coming in 5 minutes. I'll put the journal through and hit a button. So twice a day automatically, but you can do it anytime you want. Like there's 4 of us who could do that.
Just one more. I think we have one more back there, Jim.
Thanks, Mark. Great presentation. I just want to ask about the data integrity. How do you maintain your integrity with so many different inputs from operational managers all the way through?
Yeah, it's a great question. And the answer to that is probably scrutiny. And we need to make sure that we're looking at it and does it look right. And all those things that come up are regularly looked at by the people who are responsible for it, because they can anticipate a question about them at any time. And so a good example was the infections. Up until we had this database, people weren't closing out infections properly, and with 400 residents, I think we had 800 open infections, so that's 2 each. So what happened is we were able to close all that. So it's a great question because in all systems, garbage in, garbage out. And the answer is as many enthusiastic eyes on it as possible, with a culture of good accountability around it. So the manager goes... So the idea is that the manager in the system has all the data they need to report to us, and vice versa.
Thank you everyone for those questions. Let's put our hands together again for Mark.